What are you guys' picks for this week?
That is a separate video and a separate podcast for a separate time. But if you want to do it, we can.
I'm
I
ready.
know. I know the rest of the crew is gonna be mad that we do these picks, though.
Maybe
Are
all
they?
right.
Maybe all right. All right,
Maybe
then.
all right.
Let me pull it up then.
Answer the man question. Look, I'll even go first with that. Look, I'm going with the hot hand. I'm sticking to it. Tennessee is beating Baltimore. I got Tennessee is beating Baltimore. She was
No
the
way.
Seahawks and San Fran. I think San Fran beating the Seahawks. Then there's the Texans and KC. KC.
You mean San Fran beating Minnesota?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, San Fran's beating Minnesota. Tennessee.
No way.
We have what is it, Green Bay.
Green Bay and Seattle.
Green Bay's beating Seattle.
And Houston,
And
KC.
KC. So KC, Tennessee, San Fran, Green Bay.
That's almost about the same amount as mine, but I'm gonna make this a little bit different for y'all. I'm going I'm going with Key. The upset of the week is going to be Tennessee over Baltimore, and I don't know what it is. It's just something. It's just something about Tennessee that
The disrespect.
it's not really disrespect because I'm not saying that Tennessee is going to dog walk. Because I'm not saying that. I'm thinking this is going to be an awesome game. I'm not going to say this is going to be an awesome game. Do I feel like this is going to be a walk in the park for Baltimore? Absolutely not. Is it going to be a walk in the park for Tennessee? Absolutely not. This is going to be a dog fight, period. This is going to be a dog fight with both teams barking on each other, running the football down each other's throats, and we're going to see who has the football last. And I think Tennessee has the football last and kick a field goal to win the game. That's just my opinion. I think it'll be a low-scoring game. It will not be high-scoring. It would not be high-scoring. This will be a low-scoring game because there's not going to be no real passing in the game because if you look at Baltimore and you look at Tennessee, both of these teams are run-first teams. They're going to try to beat you time of possession. There's not going to be no real passing in this game. You're not going to see 300 yards passing or 400 yards passing from each quarterback. You're going to see them throw the minimum of 15 to 20 attempts. That's the minimum that you're going to see from both of these teams. The rushing yards is going to be the key factor. Who has the most rushing yards and who plays the better defense, who has the ball last and can effectively win the game with the ball last. So me personally, I give a slight edge, like I said, a slight edge to Tennessee in this game. Now let me go to
who's your other picks, dude?
KC in Houston. For some reason, I have a feeling about Houston. I really have a feeling about Houston here. I don't know what it is. What Deshaun Watson did in the wild card game, the question is, can he do it again? Because this defense for Kansas City sucks. They are last against the run again. And if they do it if the Houston do it the way they did it last week, running the football and then throwing the ball over top, I think Houston could go into Kansas City and beat Kansas City. I really think so. So that's my second upset. I'm taking Houston over KC in an upset just because of KC's defense. Now, Green Bay and Seattle. This is a tough matchup. You got Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's going back to Wisconsin, where he played his football at.
Russell, last name Wilson.
But you got to say that bad man and Aaron Rodgers, when he's home, he's a different type of quarterback. I'm slightly giving this to Green Bay. I don't want it to happen. But it's going to happen. And the only reason why I'm picking Green Bay because I'm picking San Fran against Minnesota.
Gooley would be so upset with you. But go ahead.
But he's not. But he's at the same time he will understand why I picked Green Bay because it's in Green Bay. He understands that. Now, if this was in Seattle, different story, different team. I'll be having winning right now. But understood. But I want to see the storyline matchup. This is a storyline matchup. Garoppolo versus Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is from San Francisco. He wanted to be a 49er. 49ers passed up on him so many times in the draft. And he ended up going to Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers played his college ball at the University of California. That's where Aaron Rodgers is from. He's from the West Coast. And to play at home in San Fran against Garoppolo, that's going to be a hell of a game. But I think all these games is going to be close. All these games are going to be close. So I got San Fran, Tennessee, Houston, Green Bay.
I got 49ers over the, and this is obvious. Ravens will blow out the Titans. I also got the Chiefs over the overrated Houston, and I got Packers over Seahawks.
What makes Houston overrated? And what makes the Chiefs overrated?
No, the Chiefs are not overrated.
What? Okay. I'm about to put you in. I'm about to put you D on why the Chiefs is overrated.
Wait. The Chiefs might not win because Mahomes is not 100%.
That don't have nothing to do with it. And I'm going to tell you why. This is the reason why the Chiefs would never win the Super Bowl. They would never win a Super Bowl because their defense. Patrick Mahomes can put up 60 points if he wanted to. But if that other team is scoring 60 points on his defense, it's no damn different. It's no different. This is why I say the Chiefs are overrated. Because of their defense. Yeah, their offense, McCoy and Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, boom. We all know what they could do on offense. But can they get a stop when it's needed on defense? Hell no. DeAndre Hopkins is going to have a nice day. He's going to have a field day with these corners. And that's just my opinion.
I'm going to start off with I have the Houston Texans beating Kansas City since they already have beat Kansas City this year.
No.
I feel like it's going to be very, very close, but it's going to be a shootout. And I feel like, well, hold on. If Fuller is in, then I really have Houston. But if Fuller is out, I feel like it's going to be it can be either way. But I'm going to go with Houston on that game. Then I'm going to go with, it's Green Bay versus
Seattle,
right? With that game, I have Seattle winning due to the fact that Seattle can damn near play in any type of weather. They already have they normally have the worst weather anyway. So that doesn't, and I feel like the pressure is really on Aaron Rodgers. Like, lately it's been like they haven't been talking about Aaron Rodgers as like one of the best quarterbacks this year. They've been talking about Lamar. They've been talking about Mahomes could be a MVP. They even think Russell Wilson could be MVP. I feel like when the Seahawks are clicking, they can click. So, and then they have Marshawn Lynch back. Like, it's going to be hard to beat. I feel like it's going to be. I have the Seattle Seahawks winning that game.
I don't think Marshawn Lynch is a factor, bro.
Then I have you said the 49ers, they play. The 49ers play who? Minnesota Vikings. First of all, Minnesota just was. I feel like the 49ers were watching that game and they were just eating that whole game up. Like, Minnesota was basically giving that game away and finally won the game. It's not gonna happen with San Fran. San Fran's ready to eat. They're probably hungry. They're tired of sitting down. Probably tired of seeing each other for over 2 weeks. They're gonna want to eat. So I have San Fran blowing those guys out bad. And then,
Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. Like, that is the divisional playoff predictions from us.